Hi, Steve here from Green Marine Lithium. We're doing more videos on waterproofing. We had a lot of good customer feedback and questions about waterproofing. We've got our old faithful battery here that was ground back by the installer. The reason they actually did this was to jam it into a battery box, which aren't waterproof, so everybody knows. And obviously we can see how the water was absorbed up where the BMS and where the heat of the battery is. So how does that happen? Well, look, here's an empty battery case. You can see there's probably about 1 meter distance around this whole seal where the case goes on. So all this needs to be sealed to stop water getting inside the case. Now, what happens when the battery's being charged and discharged? It expands and contracts. If it contracts, it sucks. It blows air out. If it expands, it sucks air in. And obviously if there's damp, moist air around it or dust, it'll suck all that inside the battery, start corroding BMSs and all sorts of things, and that's when it goes wrong. Now, we had a few customers ring up and say, hey, I've got another brand of battery, not yours. I tried to take it back for a warranty and they said to me that it had water ingress, so therefore it must have been submerged underwater. Now, I'm pretty sure most of you would know if your battery was submerged underwater. And it actually can be submerged underwater for a little bit of time if it's properly waterproof. However, this is not true. The reason there's water ingress in a battery is because this is not properly sealed to IP67. In my opinion, every battery should be IP67 because there's moisture in the air and you know, inside actually when batteries aren't on charge and they're just been sitting there quite cool. Obviously when they charge and discharge, they get warmer and they can suck in dust and water. But especially for a boat, if you're going to put a battery in a boat, a lithium battery in a boat, or any battery for that matter, it needs to at least be an IP67. Anything less than IP67 is not waterproof, not suitable for marine applications. If your installer has been putting in batteries that are less than IP67 and you hit water ingress and your battery fails after 12 months, it's your installer's problem to replace it. If you bought it directly from manufacturer, well then you probably need to sort of question or get them to confirm whether it was waterproof or not waterproof. If they said, oh, it's not suitable for marine applications, you'll sort of start to question why you were led to believe it was and you purchased it. So just a bit more information on waterproofing. Chargers are exactly the same, IP67 at least for an onboard charger. If your charger's got a fan on it and you can see inside the charger, it's going to suck moist air in and corrode all the circuitry inside. You wouldn't put a sounder on your boat that was less than IP67, so why would you put a battery on your boat that often sits down low in your boat in a hole, moist air, sitting in water in some cases. Some battery suppliers will say, oh, if you put it in a battery case, that'll be okay. Well, this one here was jammed in a battery case, so it's pretty tight down here. Still got water inside it. So same thing, a battery case is worse than these cases. It doesn't have a very tight seal and it's certainly not waterproof. And you can't put a battery inside a case, or you shouldn't put a battery inside a battery box that's airtight because they do need airflow and everything to keep cool. So that's another suggestion that some battery manufacturers tell you to do if you've got water ingress problems. So yes, please keep sending us messages and emails on questions about batteries and chargers, anything for that matter, wiring, and hopefully these videos are helpful.